Hey everyone, this is Right or Wrong, and I just wanted to show off my Transformers collection today. I want to show off the entire collection eventually, but it's just Transformers today. We'll start off with basically the first shelf you see when you come in, which is the Minosaur shelf. These are the Fans Toys Stonicons, and then that is the X-Transbot Minosaur, and then we also have a KO Wei Zhang, I guess it's not a KO. It's a KO company, but they made their own. It's really cool, actually. I just don't have any room for it, and he's kind of too big. That's a big Megatron. All right. Cool shots. You see, they are all making some sort of lewd gesture, except for this guy's doing the surf on Motor Master. Chill out, bro. And then also on the left here, we do have a wall from an Etsy company called Grime City. It's the only place I have for it, but it's pretty cool. All right, let's move on. All right, now this is the Decepticon High Command shelf. Those lights are pretty bright. So we have the Megatron. This is the Takara one. It's a KO. I think it's called Infinite Emperor. It's pretty cool. We have Laserbeak here sitting on his... Jesus Christ, dude. I'll turn that off. We have Laserbeak sitting on his wrist. That is the Robot Paradise Laserbeak. Likewise, here's the Buzzsaw kind of chilling behind him. Let's get back over here. And then we have the rest of kind of Soundwave's B team. Got Ravage, Overkill, I think his name is, and then Frumble. God, I forget his name. And then Squawk Box, and then we have oh no, I knocked Laserbeak off. That's annoying. And then we have Soundwave, the Takara one, another KO. With the Robot Paradise Rat Bat up on her shoulder. Okay. And part of the same shelf is two of the reflector pieces, and then this is Fans Toys Bombshell. I just have to have that one, the actual one. That's the gray recolor that I bought. I have another one up there, so he's just kind of there. He's also a scientist in character, so I think it fits. And then we have, oh boy, is that DNA? I forget what company it is. It's the only actual figure they made. It's actually absolute piece of shit. But it looks pretty cool. It's bludgeon. Is it premium DNA? No. They did something else. I think it's the same company that did like the add-ons and stuff. All right, just scoot back around there. Poor Laserbeak is on the floor. That's fine. All right, moving on to the next shelf. Actually, before I move on, the backgrounds are all from Extreme Sets. They are the display packs that are 15 inches wide, designed for detolf, but I do have IKEA Billies, which are 30 inches wide, so math's out pretty good. All right, moving on. All right, now this is the Decepticon kind of like refinery lab type thing. It's kind of meant to be like a cluster with a lot of the characters, so we'll start over in the corner here. We have we have a little blaster. I think that came from the tracks. Yeah, it came with tracks. And then a lot of different kind of beakers and stuff. They're from Ninja Turtle sets, Pinky and the Brain, just anywhere I can really get them. That is the third reflector that goes with the other two up there. Those were Make Toy reflectors. Yeah, Maki Toys. I don't have the Fans Toy ones, but I do have the MMC ones in the band over there. And then we have Shockwave. This is the lemon, I forget what it's called. Oh, purple potato from Lemon Tree. It actually transforms into the Revenge instead of a gun. It's the only Shockwave I have, and also it's really cool. I'm missing one of his shoulder pauldrons there. I don't know what happened to it. Sure, it's in a big bin of Transformer stuff. Down here we have the Robot Paradise Scouter or whatever the hell it is. Then we have a few of the weaponizer type things. They turn into guns. I forget what they're called. And then over here is kind of the collection process. We have here one of the runs. I think that's Runabout. Yeah. And then Run Amongst the Black one, I'm pretty sure. I have them tripping over an Energon cube and spilling Energon all over the floor. That's why Runabout's like, what the hell did you do, bro? And then similarly, Six Shot's like, dude, come on. Six Shot did have a cube in his hand, but it fell somewhere. I'll fix it some other time. And then we have some more of the small guys. That's actually, fuck, I can't remember what that thing's from. Oh, probably Double Dealer. So that's it's like Knock and something else. I forget his name. And then there's some more of the shooties. More. Lots of them. They're all helping out. And then of course we have is Exhaust, I think, right? Yeah. And then there's the Double Dealer. Fans Hobby Double Dealer. This is a KO. This is Fuma from G Creation. And then these are both XTB. All the different why do I can't remember what they're called. They're just from random figures. Some of them might even be Autobots. I don't really know. This is a good spot for them all. And then we do have like the Dark Clone Cliff Jumper from XTB. I got him for cheap, and I just think he looks really cool. So he's in there. Maybe he'll get switched out for like a legitimate Decepticon, but this is fine. And then we got, stacks of Energon everywhere, and the New Age Shatterglass Soundwave key. He's like, what's up, dude? Yeah, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's like Knock and Scar or something. I forget exactly what the names are, but they're the two Power Masters that come with Double Dealer. Awesome. All right, moving on. Okay, this is the Decepticon Justice Division shelf. This is my second take on this because I forgot all their names last time like an idiot. Okay, so up here we have Helix, then Tarn, and then there is Kaon. That is Voss. This is Nickel, and then up there is Tesserus. Those are all MMC reformatted, so they're a little bit smaller than they should be MP-wise, which is why they're mostly just on the shelf by themselves, but they look so cool. We also have Amicus, I forget what his name is. He's Agent 113. No spoilers. And then over here we have the dead Skytread / Slam Dance. No. Skytread / I forget what else his other name was. Flywheels. Skytread / Flywheels. He is torn in half. Those are his legs in Tesserus's claws. And then we have Croc, Crankcase, and Spinister. Those are the, I forget what they're called. Scavengers. They are the ones who first faced off against the DJD. And then in the back you can see Sky Shadow, who is the mold mate to Overlord usually. He was the one who the Decepticons Justice Division was hunting in the beginning when the Scavengers came across him. Scavenger wise, we are missing Twin Twist. I don't have him in Chug. These are all Chugs, these ones. I would like him when he gets reprinted, but he's very expensive right now. Not Twin Twist, sorry, Misfire. And then the coolest thing actually is this guy in the back. This is actually a combiner of the Iron Factory DJD all put together. Really cool. Really cool figure. All right, moving on. Just real quick, this is my transform shelf. It has a lot of my doubles. I have 3 of the triple changers for the most part, Decepticons triple changers. The DX9 Astro Train stuff is great. Same thing with DX9 Blitzwing. And the Unique Toys The Unique Toys Tankor just looks so good. Octane. Just a few other random stuff. Just wherever it fits up here. Okay. Alright, and then this is the top of the shelf. I don't have it very well lit. I don't want to stick lights to the ceiling necessarily. We do have the 86 villains right here. So the Fans Toys Cyclonus, great figure. Fans Toys Galvatron, I think it's Sovereign. And this is the X Transbot tracker. What's his name? Fuck, Scourge. X Transbot Scourge. I actually have 3 of them. I bought the pack. I'm tempted to get the Fan Toys one to complete the set, but I think the Cyclonus that I have is kind of a different color anyways. And then we do have, of course, Tailgate from IDW. Cry Little Baby. He's got to be next to his Big Daddy Cyclonus. And then we have the Transform Element Primes, Evil Ones, Shattered Glass, and then Nemesis Prime. We have the DX9 Invisible Mirage. I just put him there because I don't have anywhere else for him, but I love him. He's such a cool figure. Right next, I have Ultio, which is the MMC Ratbat, Senator Ratbat, who is holding, I want to say, a KFC Ratbat cassette. He's not quite the right size. He's reformatted instead of full MP, but, you know, we'll forget him. Okay, and then we have kind of the monster team there. We got Weird Wolf, Chomp. I think it's Chomp. And then Mindwipe up there. Those are all Fans Toys. Those are really cool. The Headmasters. And then I have, let's see, I think those 2 are New Age Soundwaves. And then that is the Core Takara Hasbro one that came out like $12. You can tell because the unsightly feet are sticking up. Then in the far back, we have Double Evil Overlord from Fans Hobby? Question mark? Pretty sure it's Fans Hobby. I don't have too much Fans Hobby stuff. Really only the stuff that they haven't put out otherwise. Really cool though. Really cool figure. Alright. So it looks like I have the Dr. Wu Galvatron back there. Not a great figure, but Dr. Wu is cool. Alright, I think I could probably get it from over here. Over here we have the actual robot modes of the 3 triple changers. So we have the X Transbot, I think his name is Stratocaster. Stato? No, Stratocaster is a guitar. I don't know. Whatever. Stratos. Maybe it is Stratos Caster. I don't know. That is Thomas from Fans Toys. And then that is Jewalt from DX9. I do have Ditka actually. Ditka is that tank right there. So that's a KFC / X Transbot one. I don't really like the figure. The tank looks marginally better. Okay, and then behind him, we have the MMC G2 Bruticus. I grew up on, in 92 I was 7, so when that stuff came out, I had a paper route, and I spent all my money getting them. I still have them. Actually gave them to Milo, because I don't have room for him, and he kind of had like a cool special connection to him, so really cool figure. I would like to have room to have Bruticus taken apart and have separate. I just don't. It's pretty much it right now. And then we have over here, we have Trypticon. One of like the hardest figures to include in the collection. That whole area back there is taken up by his tail. I don't think you can see it. And then we have Brunt, that's the Chug Brunt, but he goes with Trypticon, so that's kind of the idea. All right, we'll go across the top. We have Black Arachnia. The one on the right like turns into a motorcycle or something. I just thought it looked cool, so I got that one. And then we have the 3 deluxe bugs that never came out, which is Venom, Barrage, and I can't remember. They're really cool though. Those are the original ones. I picked those up in Indiana. We do have the Legend Scale Chop Shop from Combiner Wars, kind of Titan, whatever, Titan Returns, whatever. And then we got legacy, or no, just one of the generations. Waspinator? No, not Waspinator. What's his name? Buzzsaw, right? Yeah. And then we do have the Fans Toys Bugs. That's right there in their glory. Underneath are the MMC Bugs. You can tell because they have really cool like articulation in their hands and their legs. It's not great. It's hard to use, but it's pretty inventive. I haven't seen MMC do anything else like with that. Then we got Tarantulas. That's just a straight up Chug one. Skywarp, which is actually from Beast Wars. Waspinator here, which is that was a Chug as well, pretty recent. And then we have I forget what this guy is called, Tornado, Hurricane or something, but he's like a Waspinator reimagined as a cool helicopter, really fucking cool. All right, hold on one sec, got some more underneath. Well, I guess we can do. Got Scorponok over here, kind of rounding out the bug section, and then we got more Scorponok down here. Especially this one is a Chug one. Really, really, really well made. That one's really nice. Not Chug, sorry. It's London scale. Really nice. The Chug one's okay. Alright. Next we have kind of the Seacon. Why am I blanking on everyone's name? What's this fucking guy's name? Ultron? No. Fuck. Well, whatever. Oh yeah, oh my god. That's bothering me. I'm blanking on everyone's names. So these are the X-Transbot 86 kind of monsters. Quintesson, which was called Dr. Egg from them, and then I forget what this one, Light Pulp or something like that. They both have like electronics in them. Kind of disappointing figures, but no one's else made anything close to it, so here they are. And then we have Big Unicron. Thank you, Big Daddy Unicron. This is the Studio Cell version. I did not get the official HasLab one. I would like it. I just missed out on it. Cool figure. He's holding a Lego Rose. For one, I want to give one more to my wife. And then we have the TFC Piranacon set. Sea King Poseidon. Really cool set. Fucking awesome, actually. And then here's actually the 1,000 Kills, or the Tentakill. Really cool figure. Has like a cool like stabby articulation on it. Really cool. This guy, I wish he was a little bigger, because as you can see, he's actually standing on some stands to be as tall as that guy who we'll get to, and then Unicron, but you know, I think it works perfectly. Speaking of which, we do have the Kang Toys Beast Team. Wow, why am I not thinking of them? Whatever. Steel jaw and all that. Really cool figure. Very heavy. I like their look. I like that they look kind of different from the rest of the shelf. I didn't end up going with the dinosaur Shuriken whatever from them coming out. I'm pretty much done with the Kang toys, but I was in on this mainly because of Firmament. That was what got me into the whole thing. Why can I not think of what this guy's called? It's so frustrating. I'm bad with names. Okay, we'll swoop around. We do have Abominus back here, and then a lot of the TFC pieces waiting for it. That is a KO of the oversized KO of the Combiner Wars one, so he's good enough, but I would rather have an actual third-party one. You can kind of see some of the pieces. Unfortunately, TFC has not released a Hunger yet, so that's just the Chug Hunger that I just kind of threw back there. But I would really like them to finish that set so I could build it, and then I could make a lot of room by not having them both be there, you know? Oh. Over here we have 8-Face and Snapdragon from KFC. And then behind is the... Oh, I did have a booklet here that might help a little bit. Let's see. There we go. That is the Neptune, King Neptune, or like the Generation Select version of King Poseidon, the Chug version. I just think he looks cool. I have room back there, so I left him there. All right, now as we swoop down, turn that off real quick. Okay, swoop down. I do have the fans projects bugs around here. That one. That one. I think the other one's on someone's shoulder or something. Hold on. Well, the other one's somewhere. They're really, really cool figures. Some of my favorite to play with. They like ninja bugs. Great articulation, great play pattern, just really, really solid. Highly recommend those. They shouldn't even be too expensive because they're mostly Chuckster scale. All right, and then as we sweep around, we kind of have my homage to the Sharkticon here. A lot of different versions. There's legit Gnaw. There's the KO oversized Gnaw, which are really, really cool. Then we have something like McFan Toys ones. Let's see, Unique Toys ones, etc., etc. I think there's knockoffs of Unique Toy ones even in there. Like literally any Piranacons I could get, I got. I forget who did those. Really cool. And then we do have the Piranacon Megatron here, and then another version of him with his secret Piranacon transformation. It looks kind of janky, but it's adorable. Wonder where the other ninja is. Ninja, please. Where did I put him, really? Thought he was up on someone's shelf. Whatever. Okay. Alright, so that's that shelf. I like this shelf a lot. It's big. It's got a lot of different figures on it. Sometimes I think of taking it down, but I don't have any place for the combiners to go, so it'll look roughly the same. Let's see what else it got. It's got some of the snakes from the shields from Siege. Those turn into shields. Alcon. There we go. We do have the Iron Factory Nemesis Prime as a lion. That thing's really cool. I have the regular one as well. I think that's it for these. Let's move on. So here we have my reflector shelf. It's a very small one above the door. Everything has to be nice and stable, so I don't have anything heavy up there that I don't, if any of those fall, they'll be in pretty good shape. And then we have the Megatron shelf. Again, not very big. Segatron, my old Megatron Rules one, modern G2 ones, and then the MMC, Revolutionary Leader Megatron. Swooping around. This is my Seeker shelf. I might be too close. Let's see. I might have to step back down. We have the TFC triple changing Megatron. He also turns into a tank. One of the most badass figures of all time. So I have them up in the corner. We have the MMC tape version of Buzzsaw there. No, sorry. Laserbeak. Buzzsaw's there. And then we have a lot of the Make Toys Seekers. Like a lot of them. That's the G2 Starscream, Red Wing, Hot Shot, Hot something? Hot Link? Yeah. Then we have the Rainmakers, my personal favorite. And then we actually have the Deformation Space triple Seekers. Deformation Space made my favorite Seekers. I really wish all these were DS instead of Mock Toys, but Mock Toys made them, and I bought them, so there you go. The DS ones are my favorite, though, for sure. And then we do have the Coneheads from Maka Toys. Then I have a lot of Seekers from New Age. That's a New Age Starscream Gold. All these are New Age Seekers. Just flash the camera over it. Sorry if it's not great. But one of the cool things is all these bases, if you join them together, they're supposed to form like the Space Bridge. And there's the Iron Factory Seekers. Those guys turned into a sword. I think that's about it for this shelf. Yeah. Okay, and now we're moving into like my favorite shelves. This is the Dinobot Band shelf. Let's kind of go over the whole thing. Start over here. This is not really a guest part of it anymore. It used to be much larger, more packed together stuff, but still got the Make Toys visualizers, I think they're called, over here. You have a lot of what is that called? Axe something. Fuck. That's one company that I got most of the instruments from. There's a store that I used to live by called Axe in Hand, and I know it's not that, but it's a pretty similar idea. That's where I got most of these from, like the Gene Simmons bass and stuff. And the Orange Cab, which is what my bassist used to play in Cat or Mouse, so that's kind of near and dear to me. Axe something. Yeah, I'll include it when I remember. Okay, so like yeah, this is Arm the Homeless. That is Tom Morello's guitar, and then all the Dinobots are what are they? G-Force, right? Is that what it's called? Yeah. Freaking awesome Dinobots. They look so good. They are dusty though. Poor Grimlock's real dusty. These guys could probably get more dust than others just because they're big and like the shelf is like wider. It's not totally cleaned off shelf right now. There's my knife. There's the mask for whatever reason. And then there's just some of the other musical bots. Like this guy's got a bagpipe, Sea Spray G2. The articulation on this guy, the X Transbot, so good. And I actually remember having this guy as a kid too, so I like this a lot. He holds that bagpipes perfectly, pretty much. And then we also have the Jazz. This is this Transformer rollout Jazz? I don't think so. No, I think no, this is the Downbeat. Yeah, that's Mac Toys. He's got, he's obligatory. Although if it was comic book accurate, he would have a bass, but don't have a. Well, I do have the shark. I do have Haiku, but he can't hang over like in that photo, which I'll show right now. Okay, and then for a singer, I do have I forget what the company's called. I'll have to add that in post, but they made an RC, and this is the Mocha. I want to say the black one. She does have some silly human proportions, but I think it kind of works for like a singer kind of singer bot. She also reminds me of a lot of like there's this game called Pinbot for NES, and she just kind of gives me that vibe. All right. Oh, and then we have the G2 Mirage playing the accordion. Another figure that just looks so cool. So he's got to go over here. And then this is where Mega Man is living, as is the Constructicons while I work on my other reviews. It's kind of the no man's land, nothing set up over there. Very space to build. All right. And then we'll just move on over to this shelf. Okay, here is the tape shelf. Can I get back enough? Oh yeah, the tape shelf. This is my favorite shelf for sure. I have all the tapes in there. MMC, they're just so good. It's like the best tapes, so good. I just got that one. That's Rat Bat as a tape. Playing Rat Bat. Okay. Then we got the Robot Paradise Sound Blaster, KFC Twincast, Robot Paradise Soundwave, KFC Blaster. I think he's the EX version that's shiny. And then we have the KFC. Is he? I guess he's just Shattered Glass Blaster. I don't know if he has a different name. And we got one of the Frumbles back there. The background is extreme sets, just like most of these have been, except for this stuff has all come from New Supply, company on Etsy and eBay and stuff. They normally make like seeker heads and stuff, but they were doing this for a little bit. I don't know why they got out of it. I actually email corresponded with them for a while. It's really cool stuff. I think I want to switch out the background from this Extreme Sets eventually, but this is kind of where it landed, and I haven't thought of something better. It looks fine. Then we have a lot of sound waves and blasters and all sorts of shit back there. Could identify some, probably not all. If you're interested, you can ask me. And then we have the toy hacks, like labels for some of the tapes. Those are all really cool. All right, sick ass shelf. The sickest. All right, this is the blue and white shelf. Start in the corner here with the tracks. He's one of my few actually official Takara figures because I was sure I was getting a genuine one from BBTS. Not a great figure though. It looks pretty terrible, especially that backpack if you could see it. It's just bad. Next one we have Beachcomber. That's the Fan Toys Beachcomber. I can't remember what he's even called, honestly. In the back we have Point Blank, which is Fans Hobbies Contact Shot. Alright, going around the back we have the KO of Prowl. We have XTB Yaguchi, which is the Omnibot Downshift, I'm pretty sure. In front we have Slam Dance, which is he's traditionally like one of the later tapes of Blaster, but that is a reprint of the Skytreads. Skytread / Flywheel. No. Flywheel for sure. What's the other one? Yes, I think it is Skytread. Whatever. And then in the front we have the two twins. That's Topspin and Twin Twist. Twin Twist would be this guy here with the twisties, and then that would be Topspin because he turns into kind of like a flying thing. Mostly had those for like the wrecker shells. Would like a little bit taller of them, but I think that's pretty good. All right, over here we have Pipes, the Fans Toys one. Wow, I'm not getting a lot of light there. It seemed like I had more light when I tried that last time. Anyways, here's a Drift. I forget exactly what company did that one. Pretty cool figure. I love Drift, so happy to put him in my collection. We have the Fans Hobby. I think they call him Conan. I don't know. That's Nightbeat. Pretty cool character, I guess. IDW kind of like Mary sued him a little bit. I don't know. Next to him we have Whirl. A lot of people don't like that Whirl because it doesn't look perfect, or it doesn't look like him, but I think it's really cool. It's close enough, right? And then we have Blue Streak back here. That's the KO. In the corner we have Cerebros, which is the head of Metroplex, right? Man, the Fans Toys, I mean, that's Fans Toys head, so the Metroplex is going to be huge. Over here with his head tilted back, we have, it's not Scout. Oh, no. Skids. He was one of the ones I had to look up. And then down here we have the tailgate, the non-IDW tailgate, old school X-Transbot. We have Shattered Glass Ravage. We have the Fans Toys Mirage, which is really, really nice. Behind them we have KO Smokescreen. Oh, hello. I forgot about that. We have KO Smokescreen back there. We have Fans Toys Jazz up front. And then my other copy of Rewind, the tape, X-Transbot. No, sorry, MMC. I'm so itchy. I'm taking my allergy meds. Then we have the Planet X Caucus, which is IDW Grimlock. Really cool figure. One of the best. One of my coolest. I can't wait to get all 5 of those. And then up here we have Raiden, who is the Trainbot. Much better than the one that that Takara put out. Okay, well, we're moving on to the green and yellow shelf. We have Hound back there with a little mini Hound. We have the X-Transbot, not Grapple, what's his name? I forget, but that figure is freaking amazing. Really fun to play with. We have Jokund, which is Groove, the XGB Groove. Eventually he will be transformed into Defensor. We just don't have all the pieces yet. We have Hunk, which is the Fans Toys Brawn. So Fans Toys Hulk Brawn. There's a... Is it Steeljaw? I think that's his name. The lion from the Lion Tape. That's MMC. Hubcap. Beachcomber. Beachcomber is Fans Toys version 1, I want to say. We have Impactor, which is the MMC. He's a little small. We have the Unique Toy Sorter for, what's his name? Sandstorm. We have Roadbuster back here. He is again too small because he is the reform. Ooh, shit. Ew. He's reformatted, but, you know, it is what it is. This is the Punch Counter Punch from X Transbot. Bumblebee 1. That's not Iron Fist. What's his name? He's part of that. He's part of that whole saga with the Wreckers. He's part of the Wreckers. I forget his name though. Cosmos, X Transbots. Pretty sure. Yeah, I think that's XTV. And then we have Nitro over here. That is Getaway. Again, reformatted, but he probably wouldn't be too much bigger. Fans Toys Outback. Not very impressed, but whatever. Sunstreaker, which is a KO. Pretty good KO. We have Chromodome back there. His IEDW version for sure. And then we have, is that Hardhead? I think that's his name, Hardhead. Big old boy. What is this fucking name? Alright, and this is the Autobot Red Shelf. Mostly red, blue. It's going to be a lot of like the main characters because it's red's such a strong color with them. Over here we have the Fans Toys Perceptor with his cool targeting reticule over his eye. That's an IDW improvement that he gave himself to be a better sniper. It's very like kind of a turning point for his character. And then we have Swerve down here, which is Fan Toys. I really love the chromed out legs. There's not a lot of Fans Toy stuff that I have that's chromed out, so I like that a lot. And then we have the DX9 Richtofen, a Power Glide. We have Vivace, which is a like Voltron themed Steeljaw, basically MMC Steeljaw. Those turn into tapes. Very cool. Up here we have the I think his name is Proteus, but that's the IDW Sludge. He goes with the Caucus, the IDW Grimlock. I only have these two because they haven't released the other, but I will definitely get all three or all five of them when they are available. Hopefully they do that. That's Planet X, by the way. Really cool figures. They look great. And then we have KO of Ironhide. That is the MMC Inferno. I actually wanted the Takara one. I think it looks better than the MMC one, but this was on sale on like BBS or Chosen Prime or something, so I got him. KO of Sideswipe. Fuck. Keep hitting shit. There is Fans Toys Grumps, who is Gears. I forget which exact tape bot this is. I looked up all the other ones. I couldn't remember as I'm redoing this, but I just don't care enough about him. I might even just take him off the shelf so I don't have to remember. And then we have Roller over here. Very cool figure. Pretty cheap, $40. Great articulation. Just a really awesome figure, honestly. Like, highly recommend that guy. And then we have back here, we have the Zeta Fort Max. It's okay. You know, I would rather have the Fort Max from the comics, the Perfect Effect ones, but that one's like very expensive right now, so like $300. So I'll either wait for a reprint or for someone else to do it. Hopefully MMC. We have the X Transbot Streetwise, which is part of the Defensor set. He'll go with the Groove that I have down there. We have Transform Element Prime. So all three of my Primes are Transform Element. Don't really care that much about Prime as a character, so I just went with, I think they were $100 each. Nice and easy to get. Very nice. I like the Transform Element ones. Good figures. We have over here the Deformation Space Blaster with, those are actually the Fans Toys Blaster tapes. And then I have the, I think it's New Supply did that. Ooh, it's getting darker. New Supply did that kind of like chest bursting thing. Pretty cool. I wish I had more room to put him somewhere else, because you can't see it very well in the grand scheme of things, but you know, whatever. We have the KO Red Alert. That is Warpath, which is Sheridan from Fanstows. This is, I forget what they call him, Booster maybe? But that's the X-Transbot's Wind Charger. This is the Fantoys Cliff Jumper, which is, it's just like almost a perfect figure in my eyes. It looks so good. The lines are so clean. Much better than the other Cliff Jumper I have anyways. Can't wait for them to do a Bumblebee, honestly, because I think all the Bumblebees look bad. Back here we have, I think it's Crankcase. It's an Omnibot. I looked them up, but now I've forgotten already. The other one's Downshift. That I remember. I think it's Crankcase. Or no, there's another one, like Overdrive maybe? I don't know. That is the Bingo Toys Windblade. Very cool figure. And then, of course, we have big old Zeta Superion. Nice. All right, swooping around. This is the 86 shelf, even though it won't look like it exactly because I have a lot of random shit on there. We'll start with what's supposed to be on the shelf first, though. So we got Wheelie, X-Transbots, Fantoys Jabber for Blur. That is the DX9 Rodimus Prime. Pretty good figure. He looks pretty like stoic back there. This is the Zeta RC. I like that one a lot. She came with swords and stuff. She doesn't have... Her hands are actually pull off and stuff, so you get like good like finger pointing out of it and stuff. Zetas are not great though. Like I recommend that figure and that figure alone when it comes to the Zeta, the non-Transformer Zetas, non-big Zeta stuff like that. We have Fans Toys Hot Rod. We have Cup from X-Transbots, which I like a lot more than the Fans Toys one. We have Wreck-Gar from X-Transbot, and then we have Apache, which is the Fans Toys. Come on, Springer. And then we do have the KO of the Takara Magnus. I've been tempted to switch him out for either the new one coming out from Fans Toys or the X-Transbot one, but I mean, he just does the job. It's fine. This shelf has not been moved or changed too much, and there's a lot of space on it, which is why this stuff's all over here. So this is the New Age Bad Blaster. I wanted to get one of the New Age stuff, and I don't have a small Shattered Glass Blaster. And then here's the Magic Square Soundwave. And if you don't know about the Magic Square Soundwave himself, decent. But oh my god, these are so much better than the New Age. His legs are a little wonky, but oh my god, these guys are just so much better. These are great. Actually, it took me a long time to get the blue one because he didn't come with them. And then that's like a Zeta chair. And then this is the one of the companies that makes legendary scales. I like that one a lot. He turns into like a little truck. What's it called? Oh my god, I'm blanking so hard. Okay, we'll go to the next one. Okay, and this is the Autobot Meeting of the Mind shelf. We have Grapple over here. He is a KO Takara. Then we have Trailblazer, who is a X-Transbot's Aegis. We have Jansen, which is the X-Transbot Perceptor. Over there we have Ratchet, another KO of Takara. We have the... Well, that sucked. We have... we have First Aid, which is the MMC all-in-one version. I'm not in on that set. I really wanted a First Aid, so that's why I got him. The X-Transbot set is what I'm in on. Anyways, we got Mentis here, which is wrong. Trying to talk some sense into freaking grumpy old Huffer over here. And then we have Hoist, which is back turned to us. Wheeljack with the transformation cog. I can't remember what that came from. Some cool set. Okay, so then we have Jetfire. This is Fans Toys Phoenix. He's slightly bigger than the Takara one that came out way later. If I didn't have this guy already, I'd probably get the KO of him if there is one, but don't need it. And of course we have Little Rewind over here, just recording everything, archiving, etc., etc. My boy. One special thing that I actually wanted to point out was the background I have for the three colored bot shelf. So this is they're like right in front of the arc on this one, you know, very close. The that part actually has a seam right there. That's from an Etsy store, which I'll put their name here. It's Hollywood something, Hollywood Collectibles, I think. And I don't remember what this was from, honestly. Toy Hacks, actually. That might be Toy Hacks, yeah. Okay. Next shelf going down, as you can see. All right, and then this is the next shelf down. As you can see, we're a little bit farther away from the arc. Kind of like rocks on the left side. You know, I matched that all up. This is from the same company that did the wall up there. Okay. And then this is the last part of it. Farther away from everything. And you can see the arc's like way back there. So the idea is that there's like waves defending. Waves of Autobots defending the arc. Okay, up top we have my last Transformer shelf proper. We have the three monster bots here, which is Repugnus, Flypro, and something. And then we have the Combiner Volcanicus up there with the upgrade pieces to make him look way badass. Can't really see him good. Here is the MMC Skylynx. Really cool. And then behind it is the Autobot Arc. Alright, well that's Transformers collection for the most part. There's things here and there, but that is it. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good one. Bye.